Fantastic.
Patients are reminded not to die in the corridors.
Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Theme Hospital Let's Play, where we are on the final level. Finally at the final. Here it is, we've got what is called the mother of all challenges now. They have been impressed with my success, and the Ministry have got the top job for me. In this one, we start with 70,000, we've got to make 650, cure 750 people, and have a reputation of 800 to win. Now, let's do it. Now, looking at this isn't going to be big enough, but it's not my first concern. My first concern is going to be training. That's one of two concerns. We're going to have a medium-sized training room there. We're going to put the door down here. We'll whack a couple. We'll do maximum windows again. Why not? Put the training thing in, and we'll do some training chairs that clip through the wall. Don't know why they do. They just do. There's... Ooh, it won't let me put one there. That's fine. 5 is fine. There we go. Right, now we need to see who we can put in there. You're a researcher. We kind of need you. You are just a standard doctor. We'll probably need you as well. You are a consultant, but you're a researcher and a psychiatrist, so we'll just get you here for now. We need... you are perfect, but you're not a consultant, so that's what we'll do. First things first, we'll get this consultant psychiatrist, put him in there, and then this surgeon psychiatrist, we'll put him in there as well. So that the surgeon can become a consultant, and he can be the one that trains everyone. There's another surgeon. Brilliant. So hopefully he will finish training before things get too bad. We'll put a staff room in the middle here for now. There we go. And we need to get research going soon. We'll have a couple of video games. Are they expensive? 200. How much is a sofa? 150? Well, we'll put a couple of them in. There we go. That'll do for now. Right. Let's open up the hospital. Get that reception desk in there. Where's they come from? I presume they just... Yeah, they're just coming from this bottom section here. So the reception desk is perfectly fine there. We've got one doctor which we're not going to employ. And a rather good receptionist. Right. So this isn't going to be big enough for our hospital. We're going to have to expand. We'll get the cheapest plot possible. Okay, these two, even though they look the same size, they're two different prices. As are these. This one's 600 cheaper, so there we go. So let's get our diagnostic stuff in. Oh, hang on a minute. Research. We need to start researching as soon as possible. We'll put research in the back end of here. There we go. It can start off down here. This is going to be our curing zone. I don't know how many researchers we've got in total. I think we've got 2. Desk filing cabinet. I don't want to spend too much money because we've only got 70,000 to start with. Now, you're a doctor. You're a researcher. Get in there. You're a surgeon. Is the other researcher... Alright, the other researcher is this one up here. So, we're going to say, don't bother with any of this stuff at the minute, we can't afford it. We want you to increase the drugs and the improvements of the machines. Not quite, I've got to the end of the game here and I still don't know what specialisation does. I should probably have looked that up. Right, so there's our necessities. Let's get that GP's office in. We're going to make it one longer than it needs to be. Put the door there. Desk, filing cabinet, chair. Put the surgeon in it. You can go in the staff room. We haven't got any radiators yet, so let's sort that out now. Radiator there, one behind reception, one in the training room, one there, and we'll do one here and one there. This is going to get costly quickly, but never mind. General diagnosis. Yeah, it covers up this door slightly, but I'm not too bothered about that. There we go. All the windows. Today we're going with the all the windows strategy again. Because it worked last level, so why not? Let's speed things up a little bit. We want patience. What else we got? We've got the cardiogram. Is that... there we go. Let's put that there. May as well keep things all in flow. There we are. Nice big room for the cardio machine. Hopefully no one will get stuck. There we go. Remember to put the fire extinguisher and radiator in. And we'll do plants later. Let's get a radiator for this room here. Now we want people to like our hospital. It's very important that they like it. We can't let our reputation drop too low. So we're going to put... I'm going to put a couple of vending machines in. And a bin. And a couple of plants. Because I really want people to like this place. Let's get the psychiatric in. There we go. Now, how close... See, I can't do it there because the receptionist is in the way. Tell you what, we'll put toilets behind here. 2, 3, 4. There we are. That should be enough room. Now, misclicked. There we go. Any patients at all yet would be nice. Okay, let's make sure we've got the radiator. Put it next to the doctor's chair. Yay, our first 2B possible patient. He's cold, he's thirsty. No, he's not very thirsty. But he's now just walked into a warm hospital. There we are, I'll just put some toilets in. Hopefully... it'll let me put it behind reception. It does look like it's going to let me do that.
Attend immediately in cardio, please.
There we go. Toilet, sink. We'll do more later. Right, so we've got our first patient and our second patient. One of them's going to cardio. We haven't got any benches yet. We'll get that sorted now. There we go. That should do. Right. What else do we need? We've got 37,000 left. We've got all of these except a ward. There's definitely no room for the ward. There could be, possibly over here, if we move the training room. But I don't want to do that until this guy's been trained up. And we're not going to buy any clinics until we need them. So, how close is he to be trained? Let's have a look. So he's training to become a... He's 50% trained towards become a researcher, but I don't know when he's going to become a consultant. Let's see if we've got any more options for doctors. Good ones. Oh, there's another really good researcher. Let's get him in there. You're a researcher. We're not interested in any more researchers, thank you. Nothing special. Okay, what we got here? Team has discovered iron lungs. We need a ward with a nurse. Okay. Get patient to wait a while. You two, we're moving you, I'm sorry. We're gonna move. Training. We'll put it down here temporarily. There we go. We'll have one in the corner, why not? Okay, get back in there. And now we'll be able to put our ward in. We need a pharmacy and an operating theatre. There's our ward. We'll put the doors down this end. Then people can stare in at the windows over here. We'll have the nurse there so she can stare at them back. And this time I won't put any beds in the wrong way round. He says. Probably will. There we are, 3. Will 3 do? I mean, we could always put... Oh. Yeah, why not? Let's rack people up. Right, we need a nurse now. You're a good nurse. Get in there. There we are. Right. Now we're almost certainly going to need a pharmacy soon. So let's put that in. Let's do it so it's not half outside. There we go. Brilliant. There's the pharmacy. And there we are. Right. So, we're pretty much there. We haven't got the operating theatre out yet because we're going to need another surgeon. And we haven't got the clinics yet until we need them. I'll put them in later once they're there. I'm really holding on to the money. I do want another surgeon. We haven't got one yet. Okay. Alright then, let's skip forward a little bit and see how things go once we've had a few more patients. Right then, folks, here we go. So, I've employed a couple of more doctors. We've got a couple of surgeons and a psychiatrist. Not quite sure where my psychiatrist has gone. Oh, there he is. He's moving from the GP's office. And we've got our first emergency as well. They're coming in with infectious laughter. They'll all be queuing up now. And just as the emergency comes through, we've got a VIP. So hopefully that all goes very well. Now, just looking at the size of the hospital, I reckon we'll be able to do pretty well. I'm not sure if we need to buy all of these extra outer rooms, but we will see. We've got 2 people left on that emergency. Research is going okay. I think it's time that we need to start switching that research over. Okay, so we're going to get more diagnosis and less cure. So we're going to do some research there. Just mastering our way through this earthquake. It couldn't be a very big one because neither of the 2 machines that we've got seem to be very well affected. Also, I just noticed that we haven't got a fire extinguisher in the operating theatre. That's very important. Nice good money bonus there. Yeah, things are going all right at the moment. Not too bad at all. The research room is too big. The training room needs to be moved. It all needs to be moved. I'm almost considering buying the other plot of land as well, but we'll see about that. So the nurse is just... We've only got 1 nurse. We need 2. Let's go hire another one. You're the best we can get. There we go. So the nurse left the ward to go to the pharmacy. But it looks like most people are doing alright. Money is... Well, let's have a look at the graph. I like graphs. Money's not great. Oh, no, hang on. Reputation's not great. It's 527. That's actually quite good, but it can't drop below 450. We've cured 15 people. Money's all right. I'm wondering if... Well, 35,000 is okay. I'm trying to hold on to as much money as possible. Let's have a look at that balance graph. There we are. You can see that it started off at 70, came down as I spent stuff, and it's actually started to turn around a little bit at the minute. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm not sure how long it will last for. So, yeah, we handled the emergency. There's an inspector here. We're doing very well. Yeah, not too bad so far. Well, we've just killed our second patient, so I think it's time to put more diagnostic stuff in. I've already purchased the cast remover and the inflator because we've got a couple of people come in with casts and a bloaty head. The cast guy left because we couldn't diagnose it properly. So I've switched the research to complete diagnostics, and we've purchased a new wing ready to move all the diagnostics in. So let's get an X-ray and put it in here. It looks like it fits in quite well. So if we put the door there, I think that'll be a good place for it to go. So if we then put that there, that should leave lots of room for the other section. Pop these bits in here. Fantastic. Right, what we got here? We've exhausted all our diagnostics. Well, hey, you can come and use the new X-ray machine. And while we're at it, the cardio isn't being used, so we'll shift that too. It looks like it almost fits in here, but it doesn't. But it's fine. Let's... Oh, end of the year. Oh, wow, cool. Okay, so we've got 25 people cured, 39 visits. That's not a very good ratio, and we've killed 2 people. We've lost some reputation, but we've got a load of cash, a little bit of reputation. Let's make that room slightly bigger, just because we can. There we are. So we've got a cardio. We'll probably put a GP's office over there as well. Oh my goodness, somebody's been very poorly. Go home, you're stuck or something. You're waiting for me to build diagnostic rooms, and I've built them, and you're not having it. How long is it going to be until we get the next one? A little while. Now, I'm not sure. I think I'll leave the ward down in this section, along with toilets and the staff room, because it's quite central. May as well move the general diagnostics. So that's a 5. We'll put that here and make it longer that way. Then there's room for one more on the end there, so put all that in there. Get the radiator in too. People still needing more diagnostic equipment. This has become a bit of a theme at the minute. I suppose this is the problem. When you open your hospital early, without researching everything properly first, that's what happens. Okay, let's do that for now. We're going to move the vending machine down there. Put a plant next to it. In fact, let's move it here. Where's my bin? Bin next to the reception desk. Let's put that there next to that. There. Brilliant. Not sure why I didn't use that extra space with the psychiatrist room, but things are starting to look a bit better now. Now, our training guy, consultant researcher, psychiatrist, is a consultant. He's quite good. He's going to train these new people up. That's the point. Is there any new people to train? He's a really good psychiatrist. Yeah, he's quite new. He'd be good to train up. There you are. Let's get 2 in training. We need people to start filtering through. Hopefully that means I can then move stuff. What are you doing? You're waiting for more diagnostics to be built. We are going to research some more soonish. Let's just do a bit of fast forwarding. Hopefully that person... They're not going to die, are they? No, they're not going to die. Their health condition's quite good. We've got 4 nodules left, 3 nodules left. 2, somebody died. I hope it wasn't that person. No, he's still fine. We've got a scanner. Where's the blood machine? Why is it the expensive stuff that's been discovered? That doesn't fit there, so I'll put it here. No, there. The blood machine room can go here. And let's put the scanner there, that there. Changing of clothesiness. Radiators, not a plant, fire extinguisher. Ooh, I wonder what's going to be thrown at me now. I mean, last level there was new things that I'd never seen before. And now I'm beginning to think, what new stuff is going to be in this level that I've never seen before? It's interesting. Right, so things are now plodding along quite nicely again. Money's down a little bit, but it's not too bad. Let's put a chair outside the ward just in case. I am going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll see how things get on in a little while's time. Okay, so I'm now adding the ultra scan. Money's looking pretty good. We're at 33,000 at the minute. I'm just going to pop this in this room here with a radiator and, of course, the obligatory fire extinguisher. There we go. I've also just added the slicer because we had somebody with slack tongue that needed sorting out. Overall, we're looking alright. Research really needs to push along a little bit more. I'm thinking about getting better and faster researchers. This researcher here, he's pretty average. This other one's really good, so I'm keeping an eye out just in case there's a really good researcher. I mean, he's okay. He's also a surgeon. He's quite expensive. There's also some cheap people. We'll hire some more cheap. Every now and then, I'm just hiring a new junior doctor to get trained up, and it'll be fine. It'll be good. We've still got plenty of space over here for diagnostics. I don't know if I'm going to move the ward. I'm thinking treatment down in this end and over here. Diagnostics over here and here. And then the ward and maybe the ward and psychiatric in the middle, because it's kind of both. And then the reception with toilets and probably a bigger staff room. Does kind of look like that might be the best case. The psychiatrist needs to be moved over slightly. The ward is a bit too big, to be honest, but we can live with that, I'm sure. Staff room will need to be bigger in the future. Let's have a look. How's our research going? Okay, and just check to see if we've got any new stuff. No new clinics yet. I've had just checking. Yeah, we've got the scanner as well. I had a few requests for fixing baldness and hairyitis, and I was thinking to myself, why can't we just get the two people in a room and like cut it off one guy and stick it on another? Because that would just solve it perfectly. But no, we've got a couple of additions to the hospital. It is slowly growing now. We just killed another person. This isn't good. We need more research. We need more research. We need a decent researcher. Okay, you know what? No, you're not decent. This is frustrating. Once there's a decent researcher, we're going to put another researcher in there. I think it will help. We'll get things moving along a lot quicker. More diagnostic equipment's on the way. I think I'm actually going to just switch this around. We'll go 40, 60. Do it that way round. And there we go. We'll see what we can research, and we'll see what we can build. We've got 24 grand in the bank, and our reputation has dropped a little bit, but hopefully that will improve. I'm going to continue to put a few bits and plants about the place as well, try and make it look a bit better, and hopefully that'll be good. So I've just put in the new blood machine. We've researched that, and that is quite good. It's also been the end of the year. You can see it's January. I've got a little bit more money, 36,000 in the bank. It's doing well, and the jelly vat has also been researched. So I'm going to put this one in now. I'm going to give it an extra width in the room, just because if we can make our rooms just that little bit bigger, that little bit nicer, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? So there we go. There's the jelly vat. It's going in there for now. Let's get our fire extinguisher and radiator. Put it in there and there. Jobs are good. And still not sure about this ward. I'm thinking maybe it could be at the back here in between. Maybe we'll buy this building at the back here for research and training. Just to get them out of the way. I mean, it's 7,000. It's a lot of money at the minute, but we haven't filled up the spaces we've got as it is. I'm kind of liking the way that this building's panning out to be. I think we get a nice row of things in the back there. I don't know what yet, but we'll see. We've got some money from an emergency, and a doctor wants more cash. I'll probably let him have the cash, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of do want to buy that bit up there, just so I can move the research and stuff. Oh well, never mind. Let's move forward things a little bit and see what the situation is. Our diagnosis equipment's all done. Right, I didn't think we had everything. Let's have a look. So we've got GP's office, we've got general cardio scanner, ultrasound, blood machine, X-ray. Yeah, we've got everything. We've researched all the diagnostic stuff. Ideally, the GP's office probably wants to be over here because people are going backwards and forwards. What I'm going to do is put a second GP's office in to begin with. Actually, I'm going to make it a little bit wider. There we go. We'll put that there. Oh, that's a nice GP's office, especially if we put a plant. We don't have fire extinguisher. Put a radiator there and put the plant there. Oh, that's lovely. So what I might do is move these around a little bit. I still don't know where I want to put that ward. I think I might leave it where it is. I think. But with 35,000 in the bank, I'm going to purchase this plot of land and move the research department. There we are. You guys get out of there. We're putting it all the way down here. It's going to go research department as big as we can. We'll put some windows in. Max windows! Why not? Put that down the bottom. Put a couple of desks in. Put filing cabinets along here. Radiator. I'm sure I saw it fit. Oh, there we go. Fits in between the desks nicely.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Right, where are my two researchers? There's one of them. Get in there. Where's the other one gone? Has he gone to help someone? Right, researcher, you are in the staff room. Alright. Go help research. We need a lot more clinics, but we're getting there. These need moving around now. So whilst we've got the opportunity, I will do that. So we'll put them there like this. That's one. Nurse, please remove yourself, or I will remove you. I removed you anyway. There we go. So we end up with a corridor of 3 down here, which is quite nice. We can put some seats down there and plants and stuff. In fact, there's some spare seats here now, so let's do that. And there'll be another one there. I do want to move this operating theatre. Not quite sure where I'm going to move it to. You want to visit my hospital? Yep, that's fine. Right, I want to move training, but there's a lot of people there that I'd have to shift. Oh, I think he's been trained. He has. Brilliant. I think he might be the first one. Right, all of you that are in the process of been training, go stand over here. There we go. Come on. Get out of there. Is it because he's annoyed? I'll pay you more money. Oh my goodness. Bit of lag. Right, there we go. So, now I can shift this. We can have a proper training room down the bottom here. Oh, look at that for a training room. We can train 18 billion people. Well, probably can't train 18 billion. Got out. There we go. So, let's put that there. Radiator. We're going to end up with another radiator, bookcase and skeleton. I'm going to hope that they improve things. I'm going to move that lecture chair down. I'm going to get another 3 lecture chairs. I'm going to put them the right way. There we go. Everybody, you get in training. Doctor. Hang on, where's the good guy gone? Where's my consultant gone? I think he went to the staff room. Let's have a look. You're just my researcher. You're gonna get sacked soon. Don't know what you are. There he is. He is in the staff room. Right, well, for now, come back down here and start doing some more training because I'm going to move the staff room. Everybody out the staff room, please. There we go. Because they're going to have a super ultra mega staff room. Oh, yes. I'm glad I bought this building now. Oh, yes. Look at this. We're going to have a cozy corner. We got a load of video games. Plants. More radiators. More video games. TVs. Sofas. Pool tables. Let's put a pool table down there to begin with. Actually, tell you what, let's put 2 pool tables in. Get absolutely crazy. More. Ah! Oh, I hope the machines are in good nick. Stop earthquaking. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, it's a big one. I didn't hear anything explode. I'm aware that doesn't necessarily mean that nothing did explode. Right. That has got to be the best staff room I've ever built. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, everything seems to be alright. Let's get them all fixed up. Looks like most of the machines are getting fixed up by the handyman anyway. They're pretty much on it, which is nice. Makes a nice change. You want more money? That's fine. Right, we can now move the pharmacy. It's not being used at the moment. There we go. Ooh, it sticks out just a tiny bit. That's fine. I misjudged it slightly. Let's buy a plant while we're at it and a bin. There we go. You can get in there now if you like. Right, the jelly. Yes, we've got room for more fixie stuff. What are you guys all waiting? Are you all waiting for the same office? You are. What are you doing? I think the surgeon was stuck. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh no, we've got no chairs down here. Oh, I feel really bad. People having to stand around like that. I'm quite sure why. Oh, there we go. I might actually move the GP's office. We could just have a line of GP's office down here. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? There we are. Let's do a mirrored office. It's going to be the same as the one that's there, except the other way. So that there. There we go. Well, things are getting there. I'm very happy with this, except for the fact that I've got no researchers. Where are my 2 researchers? You're a researcher, you're in the staff room. You're a sort of a researcher. You're training. You're my best researcher. What are you doing over there? Get in there. Money isn't great, but it's not bad either. You would be good to train up. You can train. And you can train too. What are you doing? You're just wandering around. You're just a normal researcher. Start researching. Just realised we've got too many researchers now. That's fine. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, I do want 3 in there, so hang on a second. Everybody get out. Oh, those video game machines. Let's get another desk and another filing cabinet. Right. Where are all my researchers? Where have they ran off to? Researchers. Right, here we go. You're a researcher. You are in the research room. Brilliant. You are my psychiatrist. You're just a researcher. And then everybody else is in training to be a researcher. I thought I had more researchers than that. You're a researcher. What we got now? Hairyitis. How are we doing with... wait a while. Just wait for a bit. Decontamination. That's not what I was looking for. Oh well, never mind. We'll stick it in anyway. I can't remember how much money it was, but I don't think it's ridiculous cost. Come on. A little bit worried about how much this is going to cost me now. Yeah, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. We need money and we need it quick. People, everybody pay up. Everybody pay for your surgeries and everything right now. We need the money. We need the money badly. Money is not doing very well. If we look at the graph, we're nearly failing on money. Our reputation's going in the right direction though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Money's bad. Oh. Oh dear. We can't sell things, can we? Everybody pay lots of money now. Pay more. Pay more. Pay more. Everybody pay more for everything. There we go. It might be enough. It might be enough. Everybody. No, not 150. Come on. Everybody pay lots of money. There we go. I think the money situation is starting to turn up. We've only just discovered King Complex? Okay. I think the money thing's okay. We're back in the positives and it's going up. Right then. I'm going to move that GP's office sometime soon. Have a little wiggle around. We do need a lot more staff, but we've got a lot being trained, so hopefully that won't take too much longer. Let's see how things go. Right then, so we now have 23,000 in the bank, and we're still researching some of our cure equipment, but I'm feeling like we're in a very strong position here. We've got lots of really cool doctors coming through very soon. There's enough building space to move things around, expand and so forth. This is gonna be a fantastic hospital. I'm feeling really positive about this. Now we're coming up to the end of the year, so I want to see what sort of prizes and awards we get. Ideally I want to get all the awards, because that's never happened. We've also had what do you call it, with an epidemic, but I'm sure everything's going to be fine. It usually is. So let's see how the end of the year goes. There we go. 117 cures from 175 visits with 18 deaths. We've got about half the awards, which is a load of cash. So hopefully now we can get our guys to work away, explore more stuff, get more research done, and I will expand and improve the hospital. So I think it's about time that we do a nice time lapse where I'm going to do some expansion, some organisation, and we'll see how we get on. Well then, here we are. I am the final level of Theme Hospital, and I finished my hospital. I'm not building any more of this. We've got a massive reception area with massive toilets. We've got 3 massive toilets actually. I did decrease the size of the ward in the end. We've got 30 doctors, 5 nurses, 15 handymen and 1 receptionist. All of our doctors are fully trained in all 3 really high, apart from these few guys that are just finishing off their training. So that is really good. Money requirements is doing quite well. I've blasted the price of stuff up to 125% for most things, and for things that we've got a reputation of 800 or more, I've put the charge up to 200% of what it is. So diagnostic in the ward, 200%. Diagnostic cardio, 200%. That's going to give us a real cash boost, which is going to push us right towards the end of the level. So we need to have 750,000 to finish the level. We've just gone past the 500,000 mark, and we also need to cure 110 more patients. So I would have thought that we'd be steaming on to do that quite soon. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. We can see the workings and movements of the hospital. I'm just going around checking the strength of things. And let's go around strength 9 or strength 8 and replacing them. Getting them better so that they won't explode during earthquakes. So this cardio here is a 12. Overall, I have absolutely loved this series. For any regular viewers that are watching that normally are getting in touch and getting in tune for other games that I play, don't worry, the normal schedule will now resume. It's the end of the year. We've got some awards. Still not got these 2. I've never got this one in the bottom right in this series that I know of. But still overall very good, you know. A pretty impressive reputation, overall value, curing patients, cure to death ratio, cash for selling lots of drinks, the Cure a Lot trophy, and the hospital with the best reputation. I should hope so too. The series has been fantastic to play, and it's brought back so many memories. I hope you've enjoyed the series, and thank you to everybody who's put your comments down and helped me with tips and hints to push me through these last few levels that I've never done before. This, to me, is the perfect hospital that I would like to make, and we've done it. Let's declare that and pay the fine. What's our reputation gone down to? Reputation's gone down to 810. It only needs to be 800 to win the level. We need 30 more patients and a little bit more money. I think we'll be getting there quite soon. Looking forward though, after this series I will be starting a series of 2 Point Hospital, and if you're watching this video on the day it's released, on the Tuesday, then the live stream is this Thursday night. So pop that down in your diary to join in. If you're coming in later in this, and this video has been out a while, the live stream that I did when the game was released, 2 Point Hospital, will be on my streams channel, and you can find the streams channel linked from any of my other YouTube channels and on my website, so go to masterhellish.net to check that out. We are oh so close to winning this level, and presumably the game. I don't know what happens afterwards. We'll have to see. Let's just do a little bit of fast forward in here on the game speeds. I don't foresee it. And you know what? By managing the machines in the way that I have, none of them have exploded this time. So that's good. I did have a game crash, but I managed to get around it whilst I was doing the time lapse. So that's fine. We've got people with hairy eyes just coming in. They'll split into 2 different directions here and get sorted out in both of these rooms. I just thought they will be actually sorted even before the timer probably gets to a quarter. So a very efficient hospital. It is a double hospital. There's 2 there's an earthquake. Let's see if any machines blow up in these last moments. No machines blew up. That's good. The strength of the machines is really good now because we've been doing the research, improving the machines. We've got 3 guys going full at it down here. They've got the atomizer or whatever it is and a computer, so they should be... Oh, and all the... It looks like all the training's finished, so we can take our trainer out. That's it. We've got 30... Yeah, 30 guys fully trained, doing their thing. Love it. Absolutely brilliant. We've met the financial requirements and we've met the cure count. So there we go. At some point in the near future, I'm expecting an ender level letter, which should be whisking its way through the fax machine because that's what we all use. Fax machines. I wonder what the date is. Do we get the date on this? No, we just get 7 years I've been playing this level apparently. Let's have a look at the money, how it went. You can see the initial dip when I built the hospital and then wham! It just shot up. Looking good. Wages is at an all-time high, but we have a lot of people. 70 deaths. That's not the best. Reputation doing quite well overall. I wonder if we'll hit the 1,000,000 mark in the bank before we actually get that fax come through. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I'm sure, very soon. A lot of doctors and handymen seem to be gathering up in this top corner. I've noticed that they seem to work their way up through the hospital. So every now and then, I grab a couple of handymen and just bring them down here. Just so that they worm their way through again. And all the doctors, they might complain if they're cold, if they're not, you know, if they're just standing around in the corridor. They may as well get in a room. Come on, come here. No, not the seat. Doctor, get in a room. You're doing nothing here, okay? You may as well be somewhere. Even if you're not needed at that point. It's too fast. Oh, that's 2 doctors in the same room. You don't need 2 doctors in the same room. There we go. This is really satisfying to look over this and think, building it up from the terrible hospitals I used to make, things exploding all over the place, terrible staff that need training. I feel like I've nailed it, and I've nailed it at the right moment, the end of the last level, and I feel as if I've done well. It's not very often I do complete a game, because, well, who has time? Well, quite a few people, but not me. But this is it. Your successful career as the best hospital administrator since Moses is nearing an end. However, it's been such an impact on the cozy world of medicine. Okay, we're offering a higher salary, and just to appear on the feeds. Okay, I can't quite read all the text because it's slightly overwritten on itself. Please accept this position. If you want something to do with provide this, and a car and the police will escort you wherever you go. I'm not quite sure what that all is. We're going to finish that and see what happens, if anything. Oh wow, there we are. There's me in my later years, maybe, with the cup of everything, and we get the Finn sign. Wow, I'm presuming credits are next. Unknown. The new territory. I've got goosebumps on my legs. What's going on? This is probably where it just goes back to the main menu. Well, there we go, folks. The game hasn't crashed. At least I don't think so. I'm still here. We've got a black screen. I don't know if that's the credits or what. I am going to just give it one... Yeah, we go back to the main screen in this version. There we go, then. CorsixTH started, progressed all the way through, and completed. I really do hope you enjoyed it half as much as me. That was great fun. I'm looking forward to completing more games in the future. Join me for not only 2 Point Hospital, but of course more open TTD and new stuff to come. And believe me when I say there is a lot of new things happening in the Master Hellish world at the moment. So look forward to all of them. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and for now, goodbye.